Hello viewers, welcome to a brand new episode of Campusite. I'm your host Lavita Rolita D'Souza, and in today's episode we are in conversation with an interesting guy who I will introduce to you all in a while. Let me talk about content creation. Content creation is a type of art, and over the years art form has been given different faces, different ideas about art forms, and once the technology has kicked in, I think content creation has become one of the most important art forms for us, for this new generation. And today we have this interesting, amazing, funny and also handsome guy, that is Arpit. Arpit, welcome to our episode of Campusite.
You should try stand-up comedy. You are really good with your punches.
Sure. I will definitely take Arpit's suggestion and definitely try stand-up comedy sometime.
I'm the only audience that
Amazing, amazing. So Arpit is a content creator, a full-time content creator now, right?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know if you exactly call it content creation in Mangalore, but digitally making entertainment stuff. You can call me an entertainer more.
Okay. So we shall call Arpit an entertainer.
Call me Arpit.
Okay. So he also does stand-up comedies which are really funny and I really enjoy them.
Thank you so much.
I'm pretty sure a lot of Mangaloreans also enjoy and they recognize you.
Yeah, they do. But like, it's nice when somebody randomly stares at you. And then after 2 seconds or 3 seconds, then you'll have to figure out, okay, maybe they've seen me somewhere. And then they start up a conversation. And then I get to know, okay, acha, they've seen some of the videos, which depends. Like something is like 2 years old, some may be 3 years old, some may be very recent. But they do make a point to come and talk because that image, what you carry, right? Like even though I look not that friendly, but on screen what they've seen, they assume it to be true. So they just chat up randomly wherever they find me. Even public toilets sometimes. Going to the malls has been a pain.
Okay, so Arpit, it must be like a really amazing feeling to have people recognize you, and you've also been a former RJ. So you've mentioned this a lot of times before, but for our viewers, if you could explain your journey or you could share your journey with us, how you started, how you grew, and how is it going for you, content creation as of now and entertaining people?
It's like, you have this ECG, that the graph that goes up and down.
Yeah.
So it's basically like that. It's been good, it's been bad, it's been average. There has been a lot of changes going on. But if you want to ask how did the career actually start, it was completely an accident. When I was doing my bachelor's, I kind of met my old mime sir, not literally. I got his contact back, so I informed him that I would love to do professional miming again. And he got me in there. We started doing mime, and by that time he was already working as an RJ in Radio Mirchi. Okay. His elder brother was working for a TV channel where this show is telecasting. Okay. So one day, it's like what, we were kids. Basically, for a guy who came from nowhere, when you see all this, there is camera, there is equipment, there is an opportunity, but somebody in front of the camera is not able to deliver that impact which should be there. So randomly I told Vinayak sir ki I want to do TV now, and he was also okay. I'll talk to my brother Ramdas, you can go do a show. So the first show I started in V4 was Ek Filmi Kahani, wherein I had to watch a movie and I had to come and summarize the movie. Okay. In half an hour.
In half an hour, yeah, that's a difficult task.
Yeah, because I used to summarize movies in 3 minutes. So that became my job first, and after that soon I got into many other roles in the same channel, and the college was moving towards the final year of it. So that was a business school, not the actual B+ school kind, but a business management studies. So the idea was company secretary, or maybe that same question of where do you see yourself 5 years down the lane. We used to all think I would be wearing a black blazer for sure and in some big company driving some big sedan, that was chauffeur driven maybe. But towards the final year, the reality slowly hits you. You are in a city where things are just trying to open up. So I used to listen to radio a lot because Vinayak used to do shows and there were contests, and sometimes you don't get the desired results, desired answers for the questions because the show is supposed to be funny. So he used to call me up and he used to say, hey, give me a funny answer. So I was this guy who was always supposed to give the wrong answer, but I used to demand ki offer me a movie ticket, then I'll give it to you. So I visited radio quite often, the Radio Mirchi office or the Big FM or Red FM. I went later though. But all these offices, I knew all the RJs, but I never had thought I'll become one. One day when I walked in, so Vinayak was almost serving his notice period, I guess, or he was supposed to put down his papers. He just told me, why don't you give a voice test?
Okay.
And the rest is history.
Okay. That's when you became an RJ and...
Yeah, I had actually gone to collect the movie ticket.
Okay.
I ended up getting a job.
That's amazing. That's quite an interesting story.
It did take 3 months though. Let's for the filmy factor of it, I just told I had gone to collect it, but I gave my voice test and then 3 months later they reverted back. They said, hop in.
Okay. So RJ Arpit, you were quite famous back then as RJ Arpit, and now you're into entertaining people in any ways possible. And lockdown, I think you've started entertaining people in a larger scale.
Was the blessings in disguise, I believe, because everybody was at home. So just before lockdown, I'm sorry I didn't let you complete the question. Was that the question?
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah, so it was before the Janta curfew, the exactly day before that, 2 days before that, I had gone home. And I told my investor that I will not be coming to office today, I'll just stay back here. But in the evening, I kind of felt like, it's too boring to stay back at home. Today I'll go to office, and anyways, the next day is Janta curfew. So Sunday, I'll do an office stay alone.
Okay.
In the office, I packed up some snacks for myself. I thought, dekhte hain, jo hoga, dekha jayega. So I stayed back in the office that day, hoping that it is just one day affair. But the next day, we realized that we are going in for a lockdown, and it was for a very long time. So I had some 2 to 3 pairs of clothes with me. I dumped it in the office and I decided I'm going to stay in the office. So the entire lockdown, that 2020, if you ask the year, more than 1/3 of the year I have stayed in the office. I have slept on one sofa. I have just seen 4 walls and hardly met more than 2 people.
Okay.
But that effort resulted in a very good viewership for us on YouTube, which is kind of good and bad. Bad I'll explain later as we go further in the interview.
Okay. Okay, so Arpit, a lot of us, a lot of people I know are interested into the field of RJing, would love to be an RJ someday maybe. I've myself participated in a lot of RJ contests around the colleges, and I've met a lot of people who aspire to be RJs. So what do you think? Is there a great scope in Mangalore? Not other places, but in Mangalore, do you think there is a lot of scope for RJs as a career option?
I think I'll be offending a lot of people with this answer, but I don't want to lie to youngsters.
Yeah.
Because when we were just heading towards the radio industry, hardly anybody was there to even suggest us. But luckily we did meet few of the RJs then, few very big names in Mangalore, who gave us real-time updates of what's happening. Right now, radio is almost a dying medium. I'm really sorry. But it is almost a dying medium. The medium is slowly going towards extinction, provided it doesn't come up with something new. So everybody has moved on to digital audio listening, and nobody really sticks on to radio. There's hardly any contest happening. Out of the 3 radio stations that we have, 2 are functioning from remote, and the other one is also limited their number of RJs. So it doesn't look like there is there's a light at the end of the tunnel right now, as of now. But destiny is funny. You never know. So as you say, the older things comes back in trend again and again. Maybe radio would come back when people are all bored. But if you again ask a serious question to yourself and me, there's a movie released. Let's assume there's a movie released yesterday, and the songs are just out. The radio, you have to wait for that song. But if you just go on to any of the app that you have that gives you music, you can play the song then and there, and the internet connectivity is so good. So radio is all about audio, that's the first thing. Then they are selling RJs. So if it is audio that is the king still on radio, I don't see much of a scope.
So Arpit, your channel is Madden Kudla, right? And I must say that you are a mad guy. You're a crazy guy. And he's really funny, and that's very interesting. So let me ask you one thing. Why Mad in Kudla?
Honestly, this is not the first YouTube channel that I've started. This is the 10th YouTube channel, I think. So if you ask, it's more of trial and error, and you do the same thing again and again and fail. See, this is all not the gyan that I'm giving you, because according to the gyan, it's like try and try till you succeed, but we are humans. And after one point of time, you have this diminishing marginal utility. Like, you're not liking it more now, because it's not fetching you results. So, 10th time, I had hardly thought ki meko naam rakhna hai, I need to have a nice name, this name needs to portray me. Nothing. I was just sitting around, and Mad in Kudla was a name which already a year ago had come to Mangalore with a different channel. That channel was supposed to cater to the North Indian audience as well. Plus, we wanted to have this little cute part only for Mangalore, and there we had thought a segment will be called Mad in Kudla. Before that, we had another channel that had named More Mangalore. So, everything around Mangalore, we have just taken the names and used it. So Mad in Kudla was just a name. I told, like, it's like Made in Kudla. We just keep it Mad in Kudla, and let's act, let's be mad. Let's just go mad. That was the idea, to be mad. But then the intolerance movement in India started. So the madness have to be curtailed to a certain limit now. That's the only idea. We didn't give much thought of it. There was no meeting held. Ki kya naam rakhna hai. There was no shortlisting of names. I just randomly blabbered Mad in Kudla. Okay, done.
Okay, so there are a lot of content creators, like upcoming content creators or new people.
There are much better than us also.
Okay, so there are a lot of people who want to get into this content creation. Few of them are doing it like a part-time, going to college and doing it part-time. Few of them are working and doing it part-time. Few of them are full-time into content creation. So what are your suggestions for people? Is it full-time or part-time, and even if it is full-time, any suggestions
honestly,
for them?
The market here is not that developed for you to be a full-time content creator. We are running because of an investor, and the investor has multiple investments on different bases on different industries. But still, we are not a profit-making company. We are a loss-making company since we have started. We have always had our limit of this is the number of subscribers we want, this is what we want, this is what we need. We have all ticked it right. The boxes all ticked up, but still we are not making money because this market needs to develop a little bit. There needs to be local brands that are ready to shell out 10-20,000 on a product. There needs to be actors, there needs to be the back-end team, the camera guys, the editors who are ready to work for a meager amount but make it big in life later. So as of now, full-time into this, people have this assumption because they watch a lot of North Indian guys who say bought this new car out of YouTube money, bought a bungalow of YouTube money. You can't buy anything out of YouTube money. You really can't, because you don't get that much. See, a good camera that you want to buy, the body costs 1.5 lakhs. And if you want a good output on the lens, you need another 1.5 lakhs for the lens. You need original softwares for editing. You need epidemic sound for audio. So, if you don't have enough videos that are reaching 100k, 200k, then you're not making good number of money. So, part-time is a better option, because then you have this liberty of doing what you want. Because if you are planning to earn money out of it, which is a mistake that we did, now we are at the mercy of our subscribers. There are randomly somebody walks up and says, I don't want to watch your video because you did that. Now we can't lose that subscriber. So we need to pull up our socks, we have to do something else, we have to try to cater to them. A channel that started to be completely mad is now worried about cracking a punch, wondering who it will offend. So if you really want to go all guns blazing, if you really want to do whatever you want, I think part-time is a better way to start.
Yeah, right. So, since you mentioned that you are at the mercy of your subscribers,
Always.
and
We all are.
we all are, yeah. So, there are sometimes content that can offend people. Now, for example, the Mumbai the Binner, I really like the video. It is actually an ouch thing to mention it now to you. But yeah, I really like the video, and I think a lot of people will like it, and a lot of people will also get offended by it. So how did you deal with?
You don't have a chance to deal with anything when people are offended, especially Mangaloreans. You just have to live with it. Because See, initially, if you want to portray it like a coffee book material thing, I can give you this fake gyan ki, I converted it to positive energy, but I didn't. You don't know where your phone numbers are because you're getting calls from people who are big names, but you're like, how the hell did you get my number?
Yeah.
And then you have random people calling you and giving random suggestions. And the fun part of controversies, I'll tell you, like the youngsters need to know it because everybody has been at that one end who commented on a controversy, but never been, most people didn't get the chance to be that eye of the controversy. So,
Okay.
so when you do something and you offend people, your number is everywhere.
Okay.
And there are people who are drunk at night, there are people who are angry with something in the morning, they'll randomly dial up your number and call you and yell at you. And it's like you're used to it. You don't even, I've quit this habit of saying hello now because I just receive the phone and I wait. Ki, yes, what do you want to tell?
Okay. Any interesting call that you remember as of now?
I can't name it, but few very big names from the industry, Tulu film industries and all had called me. And the fun part is that everybody is telling you ki sorry bolo. Everybody's answer to you, everybody's suggestion is say sorry. And the fun part is after you say sorry, then you have another group calling up and asking why did you say sorry. So that was pretty funny. That changed a lot of things for me and for our entire team because after that we realized ki making an attempt to make someone laugh and then you have to sit down and the entire team needs to sit low and crying for like a week's time, then it's better we make sure we crack jokes cautiously. That is one thing has changed. But again, there are different kind of people. See, since I have an investor, since we have a company kind of a status, we have to abide by whatever people say. But if I am somebody who is alone working for myself, as I told the part-time thing, then I don't give a damn about what people think. Because muft mein hai YouTube, dekhna hai to dekh lo.
Yeah.
That's the first logic we started YouTube with. Ki it's bloody free. Watch it whatever we put it. But now since we have to cover up our cost, we are trying to break our own rules कि थोड़ा देख लो please, अच्छा content करेंगे.
So Arpit, you are both into YouTube and also on. Were you on TikTok, by the way?
See, I was like the dinosaur, I believe. I was from the Dub Smash era. So Dub Smash and then Musically, then TikTok. So TikTok I was just kind of on and off because by then it was too much cringe.
Okay, so you were there on almost all social media creating platforms?
No, I've never been active on Twitter because I felt Twitter is too much of hate. I've never been on Snapchat because I realized Snapchat is just another WhatsApp with picture.
Okay.
So I've been very particular. LinkedIn I've been, whenever I wanted a new job horizon to search for, I've been on LinkedIn. But not all. I've been very selective and I'm not, unfortunately I'm not a very technical guy, If there's a new app, somebody needs to introduce it to me, somebody needs to sit with me and tell in detail ki what does this button do.
Okay.
And only then I go forward. So not many of the apps, just few.
Yeah. So there was this controversy on TikTok and YouTube.
Yeah.
Let's consider Reels and YouTube,
Yeah,
TikTok and
there
YouTube,
was
all
this
of
one
those
time,
area.
yeah.
So you were into all of these. Which side were you, supporting, or which side were you negative for, or you were just a viewer? You were just enjoying.
See, I think I was just sitting there and having fun because we ourselves on Mad in Kudla made few contents on this war, not supporting either sides or denying in our involvement. We just had it at it was more or less like a spoof for us.
Okay.
So I was having fun with whatever is happening because either which ways both didn't make sense to me.
Okay.
If you say people who do these reels or as we call them reels right now, what they've done is that they have just reduced our attention span. So even YouTube has come out with shorts now, wherein you are supposed to do everything within a minute's time.
Yeah.
So that is what I really hate because I came from radio where you have to do everything within 40 seconds. Now we are at 1 minute. So as less time we get, we have to be more sharp with things. So personally, I am not game for both.
Okay.
Cringe is something I really hate from both sides. Be it Insta, be it TikTok, be it YouTube, be it Netflix.
Okay.
If it is cringe, bloody, then there is no point in it.
Okay, so we've seen a lot of your videos. I've personally seen a lot of your videos, and my favorite would be the Mumbai The Binners, which has almost like 370k
The
views.
only video that has 300 plus views.
Controversies help. Negative.
Yeah, it helps for that particular video, but then it really screws up your mental ability to think further than that. You always put a compound wall against, or you just restrict yourself from that boundary. Ki I don't want to push it further until something really desperate has to be done.
So Arpit, making a video, I'm definitely sure it takes a lot of patience, creativity from the time of conceptualization till the editing, until the output is given, after output is given, to market it and socialize it among the audience. It takes a lot of effort. So can you tell me about your team, how they work, and what's the process of working?
Team always has been fluctuating, so it's not like we have had positions but not people as in such. So we started off with no cameraman. Now we have a spare of cameramen. Like there's somebody, if he's not there, there's somebody else who's ready to come in. So there are a lot of people who are ready to come in and do the camera part. Editors, coloring, I depend only on one guy right now. Chetan does the coloring and editing part. But again, editing is more like it's not a completely, you call it like it's not a complete workforce wherein everybody knows you're handling this or you're handling this. It's like everybody jumps in to do their part. And when you told that preparation to shoot, I'll tell it on camera to you guys. We have never had this thing ki preparation to shoot. There have been at times ki we were still writing down as we were going to shoot. So it's been a very volatile college group. Most of them are my college juniors, college friends, sometimes seniors. Sometimes my other college friends, जैसे कि I used to go to few other colleges to judge events. I've met people there. Now they are also collaborating with us. So it's more or less like a proper youngsters group, which is not a company. We are doing everything that we can. Like there is no character written. Ki this script, he is the villain, he is the hero. This is the nothing. Whomever we find, we just do videos with them. That is the beauty and the sad part of the channel right now. Beauty because we are still having fun. We don't have to actually set a time aside to have fun. Whatever we are doing, we are having fun. Because the guy, we give them a script, we ask them to say the dialogue, he can't because he has never done that before. But again, that is the beauty, that chaos may you are making something creative. So people who assume that we had a team, we had a workforce, yeah, there are people. But we all are amateurs. Our musician is an amateur. Our singers are amateurs. Our dancers, some have gone to a bigger reality shows and done their thing. But we don't have somebody who is already established as in such. Maybe that's why we are still there. But unfortunately, the views have already come to a sinking low now, which I assume because of the colleges and schools starting off, festive season on the roll. It's always been like that. You go down, you climb up again.
Yeah, so just like you told that the graph.
Yeah, the graph.
Okay, so there are so many content creators out there in Mangalore. A lot of them now. And you guys talk about each other in your channels as well, right? And it's all in good sport. For example, I can remember the controversial kid. In
fact, when we had our controversy going on, it was she and her mum who constantly called me up. They were making sure that we were in good health and good mental shape. So that bonding is very special for me. I can never forget Charles, her mom, and Sharadi for that. That's my first YouTube bonding ever I had felt. Ki I can make family here is what I thought. But other than that, there are a lot of men obviously, typical men attitude. Iska class low, uska class low. That also keeps happening. I've made few friends now. I've been to a lot of weddings, I've been to a lot of cradling ceremonies, all because of this YouTube gang. I've missed few as well. It's because it is just that budding up, no, it's just that industry that's growing, and nobody considers themselves here as a competitor as in such. At least right on the face, nobody acts that way. We are pretty humble to each other, and everybody, the beauty is that has come from zero. Here nobody came up like who was already a star, started off a YouTube channel. Here people came like we were nobody, and then suddenly people know us, and it's going good. Fingers crossed.
So we congratulate you for all the journey that you've gone through from the start till whatever you are now. We congratulate you and wish you all the luck.
Thank you so much.
And why don't you actually wind up this interview for us? I mean, normally we wind up, but why don't Arjay, Arpit, or a stand-up comedian or content creator, entertainer?
Also, no?
Yeah,
I get paid extra for this.
I
no?
can ask. I can ask people and let you know.
Not on. And it should be a cash payment, not check. Huh?
Sure, checks take time. Sure. So why don't you wind it up for us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright guys, ide mutta ಈ ಎಪಿಸೋಡ್ ಅಂತೂ ಎರಡ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಆಯ್ದ ಒಂದೇನು ಇಡೆಗೆ ಮುಗಿತು ಬಿಡ್ಕ ನಾನು ನಮಕು ಲಿಂಗ ಚಾ ದೇತು ಕೊರಪೆ ಬಂತೇರಿ ನಾನು ಹೆಚ್ಚವಾತೇರಿಂದ ಚಾತ ಟೈಮ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಪನ್ ಸೊ ಯಾನ್ ಪಿದಾಡ್ವೆ ಯಾನ್ ನನೋರ ನಿಕಲಿಗೆ ಪುರ್ಸೊತ್ ತಿಕ್ಕಂಡ ಕುಡೋರ ಲೆತ್ತನ ತಿಕ್ವ ಬಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್ ಐ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಒಂದೇ ಟೈಮ್ ಕೂಡ ನಿಕಲಿ ತುವಾರ ತಿಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಿಸ್ ಮಲ್ಪೊಡ್ಚಿ ಜೋಕ್ಲಿಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಲ್ಪ್ಲೆ ಎಂಕಲಿಗ್ಲೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಮಲ್ತೊಂದೆಪ್ಲೆ ಬರ್ಪೆ ಒಂದು ಚಾ
Yeah, sure. Now,
ನಾವ್
your car? We're going.
What car? Cha here only will drink. Could I cook car? Diesel prices, you know, madam. We go to Damanna, we eat boiled charmuri and sugarcane juice.
Sure, sure.
Bye, guys.